Have you ever gone on vacation and came back 2, 3, 5, maybe even 10 pounds heavier? We want to tell you our 10 top tips to how to prevent weight gain on your next cruise.
Hello, I'm Ray,
And I'm Barbara.
and we love to go on cruises.
We want to share our experiences and our knowledge with you in hopes to inspire and educate.
So we could be a blessing to others who share our passion.
When you go on vacation, you want to relax and enjoy yourself and feel like you're getting the most for your money. You don't want to worry about counting calories or counting steps. And if you skip a meal, you might feel like you're not getting your money's worth. We want to give you 10 tips or ideas that can help prevent any weight gain on your next cruise or vacation. You can incorporate one or all. Our first tip is time-restricted eating, or also known as intermittent fasting. Please first confirm with your medical doctor that you are a candidate for this and you are cleared to do it. But even if you've never done it before, what we would recommend is at least 12 hours. So if you had a dinner at 7 or 8, you finished around that time, then just waiting until the next morning, about 7 or 8, the 12 hours later would be the earliest you would have your breakfast. If you can go longer, great, but at least even if you aren't familiar with it or have never done it before, it just gives your body a break and an opportunity to digest the food that you've eaten and helps to restrict or limit a little bit more of constant food going into your system. Tip number 2 is try not to drink your calories. I know diet or sugar-free is not everybody's preferred option, but if you can try to reduce or eliminate the calories you're drinking, then that can really help with calorie control or at least reducing the calories and the sugar. Tip number 3, no snacking or limit snacking. It's really hard to be on the Lido deck and smell all the food, like the fries, the hamburgers, the hot dogs, and not grab one, or to see them giving out ice cream nonstop. But it really would help if you limit your eating to your meals or really be mindful about what snacks you want to have. Tip number 4 is to keep dessert to one meal of the day, not all the meals of the day. We have a sweet tooth, so this one's a little bit hard for us, but the cruise lines are making it a little bit easier now. The sizes or the portions are much smaller, so even if you have a small one after the meals, it's not completely sabotaging your day. Or you can also choose the sugar-free options. The last couple of cruises we've been on, the sugar-free options for dessert have been absolutely fantastic. Don't have that fake sugar taste that some of them do previously, so that might be another option to help control your calories. Tip number 5 is to hydrate. It is very easy to get dehydrated on a cruise or any vacation, really. We're eating saltier meals, we may be indulging in alcoholic beverages or having more soda. So the good rule of thumb is to drink at least a cup before each meal and then another cup of water before you leave the table. We also bring reusable cups that we fill up at the meal or at the dining service so that we can take it back to our room and have it for overnight. Tip number 6, protein, protein, protein. We recommend you start every meal with protein. That makes sure that you're getting enough of the good stuff and getting the nutrients you need. Number 7 is walk, walk, and more walk. You typically walk a lot on a cruise anyway, but we would recommend being very intentional with your activity. Be intentional of walking after every meal, even if it's only for 10 minutes. This will help with digestion and definitely controlling the calories. Tip number 8 is to take the stairs if you are able to. And for some, I know going up is harder than going down, so maybe take the elevator up and make sure whenever you go down, you take the stairs or come up with some system where you can incorporate them, again, if you're physically able. This definitely will help to burn many calories. Tip number 9 is to use the gym facilities. Or if you are not a gym goer, you prefer not to do that on your vacation, then maybe taking extra classes like yoga or going to dance parties might be a way for you to stay very physically active on your cruise and burn the extra calories. Tip number 10 is to combine meals. This kind of ties back to our tip number 1 with the intermittent fasting, but if you're not breaking your fast till 10 or 11, that's more of a brunch, so you kind of had your breakfast, lunch together. Or if you were so busy with activities or relaxing and you're ready to eat around 2 or 3, you might say, you know what, that's going to be my late lunch and early dinner combined, and then that would help you to definitely restrict some more calories. So here's a little side note that I try to remind myself when I go on the cruise, because you do kind of feel like you're missing out on some things if you're trying to eat healthier, but really healthier food nowadays seems to cost more. So if you eat healthy on the cruise, you're actually getting a better value, not only for your money, but also for your body. And a lot of times I also think of the value for the cruise itself, what other value I'm getting other than the food, because I limit my calories or my food intake usually, so I may not be getting as much value on the food side as someone else will, but I think about the entertainment or the shows or the accommodations and all the other things that I can enjoy as being more quality for me personally. I hope these top 10 tips have helped you in some way, and maybe you can incorporate some in your next vacation or your cruise, and it'll help keep you feeling good and staying on track.